Skip was a good patriarch.
One of a kind, definitely.
A mover and shaker.
That's why we're all committed to make his dream happen. Music was his passion and teaching early on, so that always was a big part of the business here is the educational side of it program. So he started a program called Stairway to Stardom for young kids. It's like a 9-week program where kids can basically meet other people in their age bracket and age group and start a band, kind of learn the fundamentals of being a rock star. And then there's Weekend Warriors, which is a similar program for adults that he started. So both of those are a big part of the store for 40 years.
I remember being, I think I was about 14 years old, and I was waiting in line with my mom for some strings, and Skip came up to me and he said, "You buying some strings?" And I go, "Yeah, absolutely. I love the guitars you have." And he goes, "Oh, well, if you're really careful and you do your right work, I may have you be the one fixing them up." And here I am, years later, fixing them up, getting them running.
So just having that drive, that work ethic, passion is pretty amazing. It's something that I don't think I myself could do or most anybody could do in today's era.
He was always really good with the community, making sure to foster as much support for local bands as they kept going, and that extended from the veterans all the way to the ones just getting started.
Each one of those guitars had a story, and that was a big part of it, just acquiring that guitar and learning the story from the families.
This is a 1953 Telecaster.
This is a 1959, it's kind of the epitome romantic year for Les Pauls.
This is a 1960s Hofner 3 pickup. This was Skip's first guitar he ever purchased as a kid with his paper route money. So something he's managed to hold on to all these years.
Is in absolutely excellent condition for as old as it is. It's just one of the cleanest pieces, and it's got a vibe that it has so much music in it, and the body resonates even unplugged. It's just everything you'd expect from a vintage Tele. This is it. In the dictionary under 53 Tele, there's a picture of this guitar probably.
So this here is a very legendary instrument, the Gibson Les Paul, but this one happens to be the very first run of Les Pauls. So they made them in batches of about 60 to 80 at a time. And this is from that very first batch in 1952.
To keep kind of Skip's name alive in the industry, he wanted these guitars to be auctioned off for charity. So there'll be a charitable fund in Skip's name that they can do good things for the industry forever, so his name will be remembered.
I am happy on the way that it has been set up, and that the proceeds that come from putting it out to auction are actually going to go to benefit something that's going to remain and keep his name alive in the industry. So that I'm happy to hear that.
A lot of them need to be played. They have souls.
I think everybody was able to easily carry on his legacy because of his passion that he had, and that he was able to transfer enthusiastically to everyone in the crew. And so we're glad to be here. We're glad to be carrying on what he really wanted to do.